Hey everyone, it's Ugly George, and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. Last time we managed to open the kidnapper's case and find out that it wasn't in fact the Justice Minister's daughter, but Detective Zhao's daughter who had been kidnapped for some reason. And we were going to save her, but now we can't because they wandered off. So we've got several other things to do in this new chapter. So anyway, let's continue reading the opening narration here. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Zhao's daughter, Camilla, not the Minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted, that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla, why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house, their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
Ah! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
That's actually a very good point. I'm going to guess that this is Campanella. Ooh, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. I guessed correctly. Miss me, baby. Inspector Campanella. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Zhao! Detective Zhao, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry.
Lynn, please don't apologize to me.
Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Let's do this thought first. Lynn doesn't really know that Zhao is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are the real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Campanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Zhao could never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. And three, he confessed to it. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. So all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Well, again, no, because he bodged her exam results.
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Len.
But, Detective Gerald...
I am a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But...
Oh dear. Well, let's wander around for a bit. I am pretty sure that Ladies of the Department is where we have to go next, so that's the one place we're not going to go. Let's go to the junkyard instead. Heck, probably a good idea to ask Ray about this anyway. What's the matter, Ray? Taking a break? Haha, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm apparently starting to lose my strength.
What?
Let me ask you one favour first, if you don't mind. There's a small creature who needs your powers.
Ah, you're talking about the little lady, aren't you?
She holds a clue to that which you seek. I encourage you to lend her your strength.
How do you know all this?
You'll find out soon enough. I know you can do it. Hurry along now, there's no time to waste.
Okay, I'm going. Except we have no idea where the little lady is. So, can't get there, obviously can't get there, don't want to go there, so... this is where we just came from. Instantly, it now says Minister's Office and not Troubled Man's Office, I notice. So, that's a shame. I liked him. I liked when he was the Troubled Man. I mean, he's still troubled, but... yeah, obviously nothing was going to happen here, that was a huge mistake. Let's go to... I think the park actually might be somewhere we want to go as well. It's either the park or the apartment, one of the two. Because obviously the music box is in the park. So let's go to the Super's office instead. Oh! He's not at the desk anymore. It looks like the old pigeon guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side with well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are going to change here much for a while. They didn't change here much for quite a while, and now they have. Let's go to the Chicken Kitchen, with its complete lack of customers at gone midnight. I'd be surprised if the place was even still open. Apparently it is. At least the lights are still on. 24-hour Chicken Kitchen, maybe. The guard room. Is Bailey still dancing? There's only one way to find out. No, he's not. He just finished up a phone call, which we didn't get to listen in on. The chief is on his way over here! What's he going to come now for? Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course! Oh, I'd hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge, after all. Oh! Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoners might escape. Wow, unbelievable. Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable! Poor Bailey. May as well have a quick look and see what's going on in the prison. It looks like things are back to normal here. Spiky is making that horrible noise, same as ever. Our condemned convict Detective Gerald is out. As is the curry lover, who is dreaming dreams of curry, same as ever. My time will soon be locked away from me as well. I can't wait waste what I have left. I'd better get going. Completely incorrect. We can totally waste as much time as we like, thanks to it being a video game. Okay, off we go. Where's next? External line, obviously. The basement. The entirely useless basement. Oh, who knows? Pigeon Man want to come down here. I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. I was right. Tonight is probably our last chance, if he doesn't come here tonight. Whew, I think the silence is starting to get to me. This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. There we go, something was happening. Special investigation, or the chief might not be here because he was apparently going down to the prison. I did it again, I called him chief and not commissioner. I'm happy, I'm proud of myself. Yep, he's not here. I guess the chief went out. He didn't even put on his shoes. Did something happen? Yeah, a death row inmate escaped. The chicken kitchen. The chef isn't even here. It's not like the restaurant is closed. Where's the chef? It's just not the same without his singing. I guess I can come back later if I want to hear him sing again. Yes, indeed, hopefully. The moonlit courtyard, almost certainly nothing, but you never know. Sizzle might take some time to reflect or something. Who knows? I find it funny that a number like this stays there the entire time. Nothing here, same as before. I guess I don't need to come back here anymore. Unless I ever feel the urge to see this moon again. I guess not. And finally, back to the old house, which is now presumably empty. This scene of tragedy is once again sealed in silence. The tragedy 5 years ago, and the tragedy tonight. I wonder where the little lady is now. If only I could put a smile back on her face before the day dawns. But I won't find the answers here. I'd better follow my own leads. So that's all the useless places. I think the idea is that we're supposed to go to the red apartment, since the game has quite heavily been hinting to us about that connection. I think it might also need to go to the park. So I'm going to go to the park, because that's what I consider the lower chance of what we need to do, basically. Yeah, we didn't need to do this. It's, I was going to say still empty, but no. Detective Ringe is still out looking for Camilla. Well, we found her, Ringe, so... okay, to the ladies' red apartment, the place where I had thought we had to go. Huh? What's going on? Camilla is the one who was kidnapped, but this little girl's bed is empty too. Where could she have gone? That makes a bit more sense for him to be surprised by that if we hadn't been checking up on the place. While her husband and daughter's situation changes from hour to hour, only the lady's outpouring of words of love continues on without change. I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but I'm worried about her daughter. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening. Okay, so that wasn't where we have to go. I guess maybe we should go back here and report what we've found to everyone? Question mark? That seems to be the only thing left to do. Let's have a good old chinwag. This guy's not going to appreciate us talking to him, but...
My poor Emily, is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute, Emily? Could that be the Emily next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The Minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
Okay, and let's have a chat with Lynn. According to what I've heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh, and so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead. Apparently, Emily and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh right, you asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. Though we're not going to tell her that the music box is in the thing. Anyway, a very convenient bridge over to jail, so let's have a chat.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping?
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
That's terrible. What's their demand?
The carrying out of your execution. Tonight.
Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease, it's yours. Is it true, what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? Okay, well that seems like a good place to stop the video, so next time on Let's Play Ghost Trick, we're going to have a chat with Jad about basically everything that actually happened instead of all the lies that have been spreading around. So thanks for watching everyone, see you next time, and bye-bye!